So, as many of you know, CIG built a racetrack. And BlackMaze, I believe, is part of the group that helped them build it and was a big part of this. I think this is like one of the best collaborations CIG has ever had with content creators or members of the community. And yeah, I'm really excited for this.
At the start of the 2952 Stanton Cup, we said that XGR was emerging from the underground. With the 3.17.2 patch, CIG raises the bar yet again.
I'm definitely going to get involved with this.
A quick rewind. Osashis and I were scouting tracks for the Stanton Cup, and Cleo provided us with the perfect set of canyons for our very first canyon racetrack. We spent a few days carving out a real track with interesting turns like Drifter's Paradise. We mapped it out with a track guide and a fly-through, and went racing with the XGR community. We've held various race days at our snake pit since, and saw the likes of time trial master Splen setting countless laps to maintain the world record. In comes CIG, inspired and ready to mingle.
It really is an incredible time for racing in the verse. We were aware that CIG wanted to build a racetrack, and rather than reinventing the wheel and building something from scratch, they took a look at the race-proven courses we already had. Then they decided to build around one of our community's favorite courses, the Snake Pit on Clio.
How cool
CIG
is that?
has done a wonderful job of keeping the flow and spirit of the original course,
I didn't know the lore behind it like
in
this.
terms of track marking, clear obstacles, and the general look and grandeur of the track. I got my first chance to fly down and run some laps just this morning, and I have to say that I'm absolutely blown away. It's pretty surreal to see a brainchild of Maze and mine come to light in a whole new form.
If you want to run the track, you can. For now, you'll need to head over to the P2U, but soon enough, this will make its way to live for you to enjoy. If you fancy time trialing this baby in your own time, simply head to the website scr.gg and find the track guide and rules there. We'll update them very soon.
Okay.
If you'd like to run this one live with XGR, join our 2952 Stanton Cup and we'll be racing there in September. A huge thanks again to everyone at CIG and Turbulent for seeing the racing opportunities and helping Star Citizen reach its full potential.
That's so cool. And that is exactly what is needed. Interaction between the people who actually play the game. What's the name? It's called the Murray Cup, right? Okay, so they made their own cup. For some reason, I thought they called their cup the same cup as the in-lore one, but what we need is the interaction between the developer and the players who know the most about these situations and that are driving the interactions within these player-driven races, I guess, or in any other situation for PvP, mining orgs, all that stuff. You need that interaction with and those conversations between those people saying, this is what's awesome. This is what our community really likes. This is where our community really doesn't. And allow Star Citizen to reach its full potential. Exactly, like that is how it's going to reach its full potential. It will never reach its full potential without the interaction between us and them. And yeah, what a contrast between Grumpy Eye's video that we just watched and this one is going out there and doing it in a really kind of welcoming way is what will make the changes for this game. The problem is the internet is toxic, and a lot of PvP and stuff like that is just going to get toxic, and people are going like, listen, guys, if you're upset that the game has been out for 10 years and it's still kind of bad, I think you're entitled to be a little bit upset about that. So there's contrast between the way people feel about the game, and I don't think BlackMaze's positivity is the reason why they reach out to him. I think BlackMaze's professionalism and how organized that community is, and how they took something that CIG literally killed and brought it back to life is what created that scenario between their group and CIG to create an amazing racetrack for all of us to enjoy. I loved racing, but I couldn't bring myself to do what BlackMaze did because I was so down in the dumps about when the new flight model came in and racing just died for me. I never raced again. They kept going, they kept driving, and now look at what they have. It's quite incredible. And now I can't wait to pop in my Razor for the first time in literally years. I'm going to, I might have melted it. I don't even know. I'm going to take my Razor out and I'm going to go to that and I'm going to try and really get a good time out. And I think I could because I just loved racing and I still love racing. And I think I could do well. I was towards the top of the leaderboards in racing previously. All right. I was in the top 20 in racing leaderboards when there was racing. So, just saying. But yeah, the one thing I would love to see is like actual time trial things. Yeah, to be fair, there was only about 21 people racing, but I was in the top 20.